Hello and welcome to Cricket House Gaming. Today we will be focusing on The Sims 4. In this episode we will be starting the History Challenge. The History Challenge is a legacy style challenge in The Sims that takes your Sims on a journey through history, starting with the Stone Age. There are a lot of rules to this challenge. I will be putting links to it in the description box below. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that like button. I'm hoping to make this history challenge into a Let's Play series, so hit that subscribe and notification bell so you'll be sure not to miss any future episodes. So let's make some Sims history. Today I will be setting up a couple to be our founders, so we're going to be spending our time in CAS in this episode. I will be randomizing features as much as possible, trying to stick to the restrictions set up in the rules. Since we're starting in the Stone Age, I'll be dressing them to fit the time period. I do want to warn you that I do play with mods, but the mods I choose to play with will not make this challenge easier. But you might see some CC in the cast, or you might see traits that you're not familiar with in game. I also wanted to make note that our founders will not be Caucasian. They're going to be starting off in a tropical or a jungle island. It doesn't make sense for them to be Caucasian. I do have some Sims already in the game that are Caucasian. They are based on the Neanderthal peoples and the Cro-Magnon peoples of Europe. Therefore, if a Caucasian skin comes up when I'm randomizing, I'm not going to be choosing that for our founders, as it won't make sense for the region that they're going to be living in. So let's start with this individual. So I'm going to remove his accessories because I won't be able to see what's going on with his body type, and we're going to be working on his body type first. So let's remove this and put him into some underwear. Let's start with his skin tone. I'm going to leave the voice they chose for him. While it may or may not be annoying to me, that's the voice they picked. And I'm going to click the randomizer 3 times. If it comes up with a Caucasian color or one of these miscellaneous colors, I will be hitting it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a color that we can work with. We're going to pick his body preset. If it comes up with a female body preset, because they're like this one over here, this redhead Sims is a female body preset, it didn't specify. We're going to be clicking it again 3 times. So here we go for his body preset. 1, 2, 3. So this is his body type. Going to pick his teeth next. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he doesn't have the best dental work. So let's work on his jaw. While I might like the way he looks, I said I was going to randomize the Sims. So that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. And his chin. 1, 2, 3. His cheekbones. 1, 2, 3. And his lips. 1, 2, 3. And his nose. 1, 2, 3. And his face shape. 1, 2, 3. And his eyebrows. 1, 2, 3. He's got very intense eyebrows here. And his eyes. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to leave his ears the way they are because they're fine. I'm going to pick his hair color. 1, 2, 3. Alright, he happens to have red hair. That's an interesting looking Sim there. I did pick some custom content, but was very limited in the custom content that I picked for him. So we're just going to go with this custom content, and I'm going to go with the pale and say it's either a shark or a whale skin or maybe some animal on the island that he hunted and killed. They're going to wear the same outfit the whole time unless the story says it's going to change. But for right now, I'm starting them off in the same outfit. They're not going to be going to parties. They're mostly going to be just trying to survive. So they're literally starting off with one outfit, the skin on their backs, for every category. Now future generations, of course, that might change, or if they meet another tribe and they learn how to weave or something, that maybe they got necklaces or tattoos. But right now I'm not even going to start them off with necklaces or tattoos or face paint. They haven't quite developed their personalities as a tribe. For the winter, I am putting shoes on their feet. While they're living on an island, they aren't really going to have snow, but this is the only outfit I'm going to give them shoes for. Let's pick his walk style. There are 10 walk styles, and normally I use a random number generator, but I have a set of dice here, so I'm just going to roll the dice. His walk style is a number 9 walk style, so that's the bouncy walk. So he's got a bouncy walk. Both of my founders will have the family-oriented trait, but the other ones are going to be random. So I'm going to roll a 4-sided dice because there are 4 categories in traits. He got a 2. I have a 20-sided dice and a 10-sided dice, and he got a 21. He is a natural singer. Natural singer sims. These sims are naturally good at singing and built the singing skill fast. So let's see what his last trait is. He has one of the emotional traits. There's 20 here, so we're just going to roll a 20. He's got a 4. He's a borderline person. Person with a borderline personality disorder becomes attached to people quickly, are impulsive, and become lonely very easy, and experience bouts of anxiety, fear, abandonment, and inappropriate anger. So he has a borderline personality disorder. Now, if anybody watching has a borderline personality disorder, I am not choosing this to belittle you in any way. It's just this is what this sim has. I believe mental health representation is very important, as I have my own mental health illnesses I deal with on a daily basis, and perhaps even in gameplay, if people are more familiar with it, that there'll be less of a stigma for people with mental health issues. Enough of that. The Sims History Challenge is very particular about what aspirations you can pick. So for the Stone Age, you can pick Angling Ace, Beach Life, Freelance Botanist, Friend of the Animal, Outdoor Enthusiast, and Leader of the Pack aspirations. So I've assigned a number to each one, and there were 6. So I'm going to roll a 6-sided dice. And he has the Angling Ace aspiration. This sim wants to know everything about fishing. So that's what he does. His tribe name will be named after the Homo habilis, which was one of the first species of humanity. So he will not be habilis, he will be simbilis, because he will be one of the first races of the Sims. In my already existing Sims that are in the game for our founders to meet, I've made all of the female names end in a vowel and all male names end in a consonant. So let's see what we can find here that I can work with for a randomly generated name for his first name. Clint. Alright. Maybe we'll name him Clint, or I was thinking Flint, like the stone. So he's Flint Simbilis. So this is Flint Simbilis. He is our male founder. Let's make our female founder. These Sims cannot be married in this stage of the game, so they're mates. They are not monogamous. They can go off and have relations or woohoo with other Sims in the world if they find them. So let's work with her skin tone first. As I stated, we cannot have a founder who's Caucasian, from my point of view. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll give her this skin tone. She also can't have makeup yet. And we're going to pick her body preset. 1, 2, 3. Let's pick her face. We'll start with her jaw. 1, 2, 3. And her chin. 1, 2, 3. And her cheeks. 1, 2, 3. And her lips. 1, 2, 3. And her nose. 1, 2, 3. And her head shape. 1, 2, 3. And her eyebrows. 1, 2, 3. And her eyes. 1, 2, 3. Okay, those are her eyes. And her hair. Here's her hair. So she's got a lot of hair like her counterpart. She's got it all piled up on top of her head. So let's pick her clothing. I'm going to pick the sealskin look, or whatever, whale skin look for her. She doesn't have socks or accessories or shoes. She shouldn't have any makeup on. I don't know why she's wearing makeup. I didn't tell her to wear makeup. She just ran out and got makeup when I wasn't looking. There's no athletic wear in this world yet. No sneakers. What is it with you and your makeup? She just loves this makeup. No makeup for you. No makeup for you. No bunny socks or makeup. No, your sleepwear is the same. You have no accessories. You have no makeup. This is her party wear. I feel really sad that they don't have a lot of choices, but it's the Stone Age. They don't wear makeup yet. I mean, I understand they did have makeup in the Stone Age. You know, basic pigments are easy grinding up rocks and sticking them on your face. But right now, to start the game off, they don't have choices. They don't have these choices yet. Their choices are boots or no boots. That's their choices. Not a whole bunch of facial piercings yet. They could have facial piercings later, but no facial piercings yet. But I did say that they could have boots for the cold weather. She's still insisting on wearing makeup, and I told her not to several times. I said, whatever your name is going to be, no makeup for you. Never picked her teeth. I don't don't even think I chose if he could have scars on the gentleman. 1, 2, 3. Okay, she's got crooked teeth as well. Does she have scars? There are 4 scars. Let's see if she has scars. She has a scar, as I rolled a 6-sided dice and it told me that she had a scar, because I had assigned numbers. So her scar is a number 3 scar. So brow scars, cheek scars, eye scars. 1, 2, 3. Okay, she's got a scar right there. Something happened when she was younger, maybe a teenager. She's got a scar. Let's see if this gentleman has a scar. So I never decided whether he had a scar or not either. He does not have a scar, but she does. So this lady, who's also going to be Symbilis, we have to assign her walk. And her walk style is a number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got a swagger. She's proud. She's a proud girl. As I stated, everybody's going to have the family-oriented to start off in our founders. Her second trait, a number 3 trait. So she has a lifestyle trait. Yeah, this is 42. So she's got a 37. She's a Sherise. The sim has absolutely no clue what's going on half the time. The sim is absolutely on fire, but sims around the sim don't realize it. The sim will throw fits often and get sad quite often. And her last trait is a number 1. She's got an emotional trait, which I believe is 20. Let's roll. She's got a number 2. She's active. She's active. Let's see what her aspiration is. She's a number 5. She's an outdoor enthusiast. I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I think they have to go to outdoor retreat place at some point. She's a Symbilis. She's of the tribe Symbilis. Let's see what her name is. And again, I said that the lady names, so the female names, end in a vowel. I'll name her Isle. Isle Symbilis. We're going to save her. It's the Symbilis tribe. Flint, our founders. Flint and Isle. So if you want to see them, I'm going to put them up on the gallery under the hashtag CAS-History challenge. If you want to play with them in your history challenge game, if you decide you want to do that. So I'm going to upload them onto the gallery. You might find some other Symbilises that I made previously. So feel free to use them if you like them. And I'm going to save them to my library and stick them in the game. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for stopping by our Cricket House. If you liked what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to follow our ancestors, the Symbilises, on their journey through the Stone Age. It really helps us out. See you soon.